Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Let me fix this camera. My bad. Gang. And this is a reaction to why I abandoned the black culture by Aquarius Waive. I don't know who this dude is. I just like the title. And the background's pretty cool too. This man got on dangly Onk earrings.
What they call quote unquote black culture is nothing more than low vibrational programming. Simple as that. If you look at all of the elements of quote unquote black culture in America, it is all the lowest hanging fruit. It is the most degenerate, the most disgusting, the most perverted ideas that you could think of. And if you want an example, like just a very clear visual example, I wouldn't recommend doing it outside of strictly research purposes. Go and watch the BET Awards in the last 5 to 10 years.
The BET Awards, nigga, that's nigga culture. That's not black culture. But okay, now I see what you're saying. Black culture from the outside looking in. But no, black culture to me is not sagging your pants. Black culture is having a whole bunch of family, having barbecues, playing loud music. What else? Loving your parents. No, I'm just playing. Let's go.
And I want you to see the progression of debauchery on the BET Awards. Now, if you don't know what BET stands for, good for you, because you probably haven't been exposed to this foolishness. But BET stands for
This dude's funny.
Black Entertainment Television. It stopped being entertaining and it stopped being actually black a long time ago.
I'm glad that you made that distinction, my brother. That's black culture, calling each other my brother. Reading, look at that. You got this, I don't even know what statue this is. He even has a black Wi-Fi router. Where did you get that? This man he's a cool dude.
Bought the company, and that's a white-owned company. They bought it from, I believe, Bob Johnson is his name, multi-billionaire black man. He
OG Bobby Johnson? Damn. Okay.
Company off to Viacom. Now, again, I don't give a damn about the race thing, but I'm making a point here to say that
yeah, you do.
The black entertainment television has become a caricature. People like to call me an Uncle Tom or Coon or Sambo, not understanding that the true Uncle Tom, or the true sellout, the true black sellout, is the one who sells his community out, which means he is destroying his community. The only people doing that are the dope dealers, the jackers, the executioners, the 304s, the cheek clappers. You understand me?
That's not true. See, now you're stereotyping. So just because you sell dope means that you're destroying your community. Just because you're exterminating people who have already exterminated somebody, that means you're destroying the community. How are you going to destroy the community when you destroy the people that destroy the community? That doesn't even make sense. He's just acting as a vacuum cleaner for the dirt. Some people just don't need to be alive. And that's why we have certain types of people in the community. But again, you're not talking about black excellence. He could have just put nigga culture and put a exclamation point. He could have put in exclamation point 99 AS, or just no, not the S. But this is not black culture. Black culture is exactly what you're doing right now, being articulate, having books in the background, having statues, black Wi-Fi routers. But we do have to understand, just for semantics, just to make this a correct depiction of what is being portrayed in this video, he's not talking about black people. He's not talking about me. He's talking about niggas, a subhuman race. There's black people and there's niggas. Two different physical, chemically different people. Let's go.
Individuals are the degenerates in our society, in our quote unquote communities. And when they push this culture, these are the people that they put at a pedestal. These are the people that they elevate. If you look at even politics, look at left wing politics. Kamala Harris bought up Meg the Stallion, Cardi B, Beyonce, right? Some people say,
yeah, that was some nigga shit. That was not black culture. That was nigga shit. And okay, I'm gonna stop pausing it so much because we still have 10 more minutes, and I can't keep pausing it. But what we do have to understand is this has nothing to do with race necessarily. This is more so impoverished, the results of poverty and not responding to it in a healthy way, combined with 400 years of slavery. White people, have been impoverished and still are. Indians, Mexicans, everybody else, Asians, and they all have nigga in them because they were affected by the transatlantic slave trade. Some of them were slaves. There were Chinese slaves. Yes, there were white slaves. There were Mexican slaves. That's very true. Do your research. Do your homework. And some of them have responded to slavery, being disenfranchised, and everything that comes with that. And if you don't understand how horrible slavery was, there's a video on YouTube, a movie. It's a mockumentary called, I think it's called Goodbye Uncle Tom. Definitely watch that. That's the worst movie that I've ever seen on slavery, and I have not seen more than 10, I believe. But this is definitely number one, the worst one. And to make it even worse, it's kind of funny. It's very comical, actually. Not kind of funny. But no, this nigga culture that he's speaking of, this black culture, is omnipresent. It's in every race. So I don't want you guys to think that this is exclusive to black people, because most black people are not niggas. And most niggas are not black. Can I say that again? You want me to say it again? Ooh, slow motion this side. Most black people are not niggas. And most niggas are not black. Because of poverty. And because the effect of the media, the food, the water in America, and poverty, slavery, and just being hypnotized and lost in the system.
Beyonce is a little classier. I'm sorry. Since Beyonce stretched over 40, for some reason, she has lost more clothes. It's like the older she got, the less that she dresses. I don't know what it is about that. Am I alone in that? Am I the only one who thought to myself, man, when she was like in her 20s, she was doing Destiny's Child. Yeah, maybe she was a little more shy or whatever. But I'm like, there was wholesomeness there. There was a decency. And then all of a sudden,
Because it's called Destiny's Child. And yeah, she was in her early 20s. But what real niggas following Beyonce to even know this?
we got almost booty butt naked Beyonce. What's going on? You a mother of two now. What's going on? Maybe 3. I don't even know.
So what?
I don't keep up with it like that.
Yes,
But
you
what
do.
I do know
So how you know
is that
this?
we're selling the degeneracy. We're selling the debauchery. Worse enough, Meg was up there actually twerking it. She was throwing it back
She
on
was
stage.
twerking for the president?
We had Gorilla. Look, she seems real kind, like a good-hearted individual. But come on. The lowest vibrational, the most degenerate, the most vile. Then you go over to our men, and what are we doing over here? Bang, bang, shoot him up, huh? Gang, gang, gang. Smoking on Tuka. That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing?
R.I.P. to Tuka. But for some reason, I didn't know that he would know what that was. He just doesn't seem like the type to know that actual phrase. That caught me off guard. I don't think that's funny. But yeah. R.I.P. to Tuka. R.I.P. to Tuka. For real.
taking each other out, eliminating the person who looks like your own cousin, your own brother. That's what we have been sold as our culture. Are you serious?
Everybody does
This is
that.
why I gave up on the quote unquote black community. I already had my black card revoked. You understand me? And like it was already being pulled. My black card, they pull your card, right? They pull your coat. They were pulling my card at first, and it got yanked away on November 5th when I made a decision that was contrary to what I was supposed to do. I got off the Democratic plantation and I made a decision for myself, like millions of other free-thinking individuals. And I got my black card revoked, completely removed. And you know what? I, for the first time, felt absolutely free because I was no longer obligated to anybody or anything besides the truth. I am beholden to the truth and nothing else. And that there is the greatest freedom that anybody could ever ask for, is when you know that you can say what needs to be said, and no matter who feels a type of way about it, you will still say it. I feel bad for those who still feel like they have to hide their opinions and duck off into a corner. I really do. I feel empathy for you, and I understand where you're coming from, and I will continue to be a voice for those who are afraid to speak out. But I will also continue to encourage you to say we all need to speak out, because so long as we don't, we allow this foolishness, this madness to represent us and to continue to perpetuate. Our kids are going to continue to consume the sexy reds, no Diddy, until we stop worshiping first and foremost. But we also have to speak out. And thank you to the brothers and sisters out there who are speaking out against this stuff. I really appreciate y'all because I know you're out there. But we need to speak with megaphones. They have been yelling and screeching these messages. They've been putting billions of dollars.
Did this nigga say Bean? Are you from the Are you from the Northeast, the Northwest, or Canada? This man said Bean. You not even from America, nigga. Are you even from America? Talking about my niggas. Come on now. I'm 50% black, 50% nigga, man. I'm on the fence. Sometimes I got a nigga up. Sometimes I got a black up. But whatever the case.
Advertising dollars into getting this messaging across to us. And so we have to counter it with telling the truth. We have to, because this ain't for us. When they talk about they not like us, that goes so many different ways. We want to take black because they're not like us. They're not black like us. Skin folk don't make you kinfolk. If you don't have the same value system as I have, you're not my people. If you believe in the mutilation of children, you believe in deleting your children at mass, you're not my people. You're not my people. I'm telling you that straight up right now. You're not my people. You might look just like me. But if you don't believe in, family values, you don't believe in not slanging your thing all over the streets, you don't believe in keeping them legs closed, you're not my people.
I get that. You're using all these colloquial terms and all these idioms and dude definitely studied the art of public speaking with his Steph is Cold looking ass. Look up Steph is Cold. Tell me he doesn't look like Steph is Cold on YouTube. But anyways, that goes back to what I was saying. This is not exclusive to black people. They just shine a light on our population is 13%. It's more Mexicans in this culture, in this country and in this culture than us. It's more white people a part of this nigga culture that you're describing. They just marketed it to you as black. You might say, well, Aaron Moses, most people that are in prison for deleting somebody are black, or the robberies or the violent. That doesn't mean we do it the most. Stupid ass. This is not our culture. If that was really us, bro, how come Africa's not like that? They do some messed up stuff, but they're not over there gangbanging. But there's Crips in Africa. There's Bloods in Africa. Nigga, no, it's not. No, there's not. You think they would allow that? You think they would allow Crips and Bloods to be in Africa? If you can't even be a gay man in Africa, it's so many countries. I think it's still like 13 out of the 52 countries in Africa. It might be more, maybe 20-ish, where you could get executed if you get caught in the act of homosexuality as a man, I don't know how it is for the women. Nigeria, the second richest country in Africa, behind Algeria, the biggest consumers of cannabis, they still stone gay guys. I don't think that's right. I think that's horrible. You have to have proof. How you go about getting that proof, I don't know how you would do that. Not just being effeminate, not just wearing tight clothes, but they actually have to catch you in the act of trying to doing the Diddy dance. You feel me? But that has nothing to do with the amount of melanin or the activity of your pituitary gland in your brain, which is where melanin comes from, in a way. The projection of melanin. But I get it, man. You want to be around like-minded creatures, which has been marketed to us as a black thing. The things that we do are not a black thing. Everybody does it. It doesn't make it okay. Just don't put that on my people if you really love my people.
Somebody who is living in an alternative lifestyle, and I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but I'm going to speak truth to power. I'm not going to stop you from cutting off your job.
Alternative lifestyle for all the Gen Zers and all the whatever, everybody that was born after 97, that means gay.
Right? But I'm going to stop you from doing it to my kids and everybody else's kids. It's gotten out of control. Our people they stand for nothing, so they fall for anything. They stand for nothing, so they fall for anything. They have no foundation. They do not have a grassroots, grounded approach to life. They are so disconnected from real life that they believe that what they're being sold is real, and so they perpetuate it. I've heard of teachers talking about they're having little kids coming in class twerking into God knows whatever is out nowadays. Little boys bang bang shoot them up. You 10, 9 years old? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You barely got off of the Similac. You barely got off of breast milk, and you talking about what? And we've allowed this to perpetuate. We've accepted this as our culture. I gave up on the culture a while ago. I gave up on this culture because there is no community besides the ones who have the same value system, and color never had nothing to do with it, or sexual orientation, gender never had anything to do with it. It never had. It was always about right or wrong. It's always about dark versus light, good versus evil. It's always been that. It's always been deeper than skin. And yet we cling on to the identity thing, the identity politics as they call it, right? We cling on to that with.
Yeah, this dude did his research and studying and all that, but you did your thing, of course, with the title, and pretty much saying everything that I was saying the whole time. Sorry, I got a little bit of mucus. Bro has a lot of charisma. Definitely a great speaker. I wouldn't use so many phrases and things like that and all the. I get why he's doing it. It's a great technique. Definitely need to tell a story. Definitely need to, put a little bit more deep metaphors in there. But great speaker, man. I'm gonna go ahead and
so much force and so much vigor that we can't actually allow any other message in. And so if somebody don't look like you, you can't even receive a message. You can't even be educated. You can't even get put on game by that individual. Somebody could change your life with the information that they have, and you're so fixated in your racism. And mind you, yes, black people can be racist and oftentimes become the most racist because they're enabled into getting away with it. Oh, racism is a system. It's a system of inequity and justice. And
you know what I just noticed? He has not said nigga one time this whole 8 minutes and 10 seconds. I said nigga like 17,000 times. He keeps on saying black. When you close your eyes, black. The color of my hoodie, black. the color of, bro. This nigga keeps saying black, blackity, black. Nigga, no, nigga, it's niggas, nigga. Nigga, say it with me. Nigga, Nigga. Say it in the back. Nigga. Bro, niggas, why you keep on saying black, bro? As a black man, I'm offended to my heart. You making me feel a certain type of way. Come on, Jack. Black. No, not black. Nigga. Nigga. What's my motherfucking name?
The minority classes cannot be racist. Okay, then what about the Jews? Why did they become racist even though they're minority? Well, they're white people, and no, they're not.
Yeah,
They're
are.
their own ethnocentric group. But you just want to use what you want to use when
That's
it's convenient
not true.
for you. And I'm not buying into it. And I'm not going to be bullied into buying into it. I won't be persuaded into foolishness. And when I'm wrong, I will say I'm wrong. When I was vegan for 4 years and I realized this thing right here, this way of living is actually detrimental to me, and I was wasting away, I said, you know what? I'm wrong. And all this stuff that I've been preaching to everybody, I've been wrong. There are multiple times when I have ideas that I perpetuate and I say, you know what? I was wrong on that. Any left-wing propaganda I ever pushed any time in my life, I renounce it completely. I was wrong. But we have so much pride that even when something is destroying, even when something is...
All right, cool. The edibles are kicking in. He has on a dangly earring and a nose ring. And he's not really saying anything new. He's just repeating the same. But he's a great speaker, you know. I would love to have a conversation with this dude. And I hope he grows his channel. He's only at 49K, which is a lot. Man, I hope he gets to whatever his goal is and beyond. I love this dude. I'm going to just subscribe because he might have some more cool content. But at the end of the day, man, I believe a good 85% of what he's saying I'm in alignment with. The politics, I don't really give a... I mean, I should, but I don't. I have a lot of things going on besides voting for somebody who's pretty much not going to affect me, more than likely. But, damn, my light was off. But it is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. Make sure you go to Aquarius Waive, man. Go follow the bro. Prolific speaker. Like his personality. Cool guy. Educated. Did his research. And definitely, you know, prepared himself to speak his truth. Speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang. You the bang. We the bang together, man. Life's in the breath. Breathing in. Peace. Gang.